right? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna play that game. You see, this book right here, Broken Crayon, Still Color, based on a true story, right? So, there's people like trying to judge me in my recovery, okay? And I guess because this book's full of Percocets, cocaine's, all types of drugs. I'm not one of them addicts that if they read something, automatically they want to go get high. That's a weak addict. I'm not that type of addict. My foundation, strong, like cement. But we're going to play your little game that you're playing, okay? Because, first of all, they are not in recovery. They say, oh, you're in recovery when you say you're in recovery, but in the halls of Narcotics Anonymous, alcohol and weed is a drug. So how are you saying you're in recovery when every Friday you get your weekend bottle, or when you go out to the club, you have a drink, right? And I ain't judging nobody, but they want to judge me, so I'm going to judge them. Don't judge unless you want to be judged. Now, back in the day in the 90s, where I keep going, there wasn't the saying, oh, you're in recovery when you say you're in recovery. Because how you in recovery if you're drinking or smoking weed, or, well, I'm the type of person, if you on methadone for 20 years or 10 years, you're not in recovery. You're still getting high, substituting dope, methadone for dope. So you're still not in recovery to me, but that's my right, that's my choice. This is America. We can have our own opinion and speak our mind. So, yes, do I go to Rebel Renew? Yes. Is there active addicts in there? Yes. Do they give paraphernalia? Yes. Have I ever got paraphernalia? No. Have I ever relapsed from being in Rebel Renew? No. You understand? Because I decided already to live, right? It's a given choice. You want to play Russian roulette? That's getting high, not knowing what you're going to get. You know, you want to drink and smoke weed and still say you're in recovery and still coming to horse? That's your opinion, right? But you're only clean when you're off for any type of narcotic, including weed and liquor, because in the horse, like I said, it's a drug. So it's like they're contradicting themselves. Right? I'm not judging you. You're judging yourself. I got a right to my own opinion. If we talk in recovery, I'm going to speak my opinion. I'm not going to talk the way you're talking because you want me to talk the way you're speaking about recovery. That means I'm following you. I'm not leading my own path. Right? If I want to say I'm recovered, that's my opinion. If you want to say you're an addict, an active addict, or a recovered addict, that's your opinion. Right? I'm not judging you. You're judging yourself. And it's just stinking thinking, right? We all have our own opinions, and we all came in the halls when they was either you came in now or in the middle, but I came in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Even you might have been in there in the 90s and you adapt to now. I don't want to adapt to now because adapting to now sucks. It sucks how recovery is now. So I'm gonna stay in the 90s. I might adapt to the new words using and all that. But back in the 90s, when you was on methadone and Suboxone, people really wanted to get off it to live a sober and a non-addict life. Now they want to get on it and stay on it because they need it to live, because it's a legal high. And like I said, this is my opinion. Just because I've been reading these books, my daughter turned me on to urban books. So I was reading these way before I even came back in the halls. Cause that's how she learned how to write books. Me telling her my story and her reading about other people's stories. Cause half of these books are true stories. They just change people, places, and things. Now my daughter's is fiction. because she never lived the life I lived. But there is people that do have true stories that do write urban fiction. Okay? So let's keep playing your game. You say you was playing chess. Let's play it. I am not going to relapse, and I definitely ain't going to relapse over no man. Because if he wants your pussy, you are a hoe, like I said. Because you open your legs. If they bring you a meal, you open your legs. They pay a bill, you open your legs. They buy you a gift, you open your legs. You are a whore, a definition of a whore. And yes, that's why you. And then about a week, a month, or 3 months down the road, you're gonna be right back to the same thing because you was just fucking some dude that gave you $200. What happened to him? See, it's true. You can't make a hoe into a housewife when she continues to be a hoe, right? That's what you are. And if I gotta be a hoe and spread my legs because he brought me a piece of gum, then I don't want that man. Ain't for me. I want a man that's gonna wait until I'm ready to spread my legs. But you keep doing you, boo boo. Keep doing you. Because he's going to leave you like all the rest when you're grand through.